A monster? No, you are wrong. I am a god!
I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived, your future shadow overlord, master fucking darkness, internet fucking resident internet cowboy, part-time otaku, whatever the fuck you wanna call me. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is dropping soon. It's around the corner. It's a couple weeks out, and I think now is a perfect time to just fucking throw in a theory that'll probably be completely debunked like when the game comes out. So we call this like Game Talk episode 2, I guess. My Kingdom Hearts theories. Yes, more than one theory. First one out the gate, I think fucking Riku and Xehanort are related. Like both of them motherfuckers from Destiny Islands. Both have white hair. It's like, okay, I know it's fucking anime style, and there's like more than one character probably can have white hair, but I'm like, come on, man. Both these characters from the same place, and they both got white hair. I mean, Riku not from Destiny Island, but like, you know, it's in the same area. They're probably related to each other. Like, let's just be real. The parallels are there. I assume that Xehanort is some kind of ancestor of Riku. Like, it's right there. It's fucking right there. Come on, man. It's right there. Next theory. Next theory. I think that some people are saying that Xehanort is possessed. I don't think that's the case. I think that Xehanort is just housing some other people's existence or hearts in his body. Some people think he's possessed, and it's just like, oh, his eye color wasn't always yellow. It's like, if you look at the cutscenes and you pay attention, his eyes were always yellow. I just think that at some point, like when he stopped wearing the armor, maybe one of the Keyblade masters from like back in before the Keyblade War days, when the land of fairy tales, that shit, I think one of them survived and like they just became a part of Xehanort. Like how Sora has just the nigga's body is a fucking hotel for a bunch of people. Oh, fucking Kyrie, fucking goddamn Ventus. I don't know if Roxas counts. That's debatable. You know, the same way that Terra ends up having Ericus and fucking Xehanort. Like, I think that's what happened with Xehanort. He just, at some point, he was going through the darkness or something without his armor on, and like somebody left from the Keyblade War or something. Someone survived. Some fucking way they survived. And like, they became a part of him. And you're like, whoa, Paradox, how the fuck did that happen? See, here's the reason I think this shit can work. Because when you play through Birth by Sleep and Xehanort ends up just fucking manhandling Terra's existence, just completely taking a nigga's body over. There's this thing where Terra's leftover will was able to fucking possess the armor, and then you get Lingering Will. That motherfucker that you fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And it's like, Terra's heart wasn't strong enough. His heart wasn't strong enough to overcome Xehanort's heart, but his will was. So I'm assuming that if, say, another master were to go in Xehanort's body, then maybe his heart was just stronger than theirs was, and he kept his personality. Like if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, like how Nail and Piccolo fuse to each other, but Piccolo's personality remains dominant, something like that. I assume it's something like that, because like Terra straight up, his heart, Xehanort even acknowledges that he can't control Xehanort. Terra couldn't control his own quote-unquote darkness, so why would he be able to control Xehanort's? It's just, Xehanort's heart's probably stronger. And the reason I say it's probably stronger is, one, he's probably a person with a strong heart, and two, is probably because of somebody probably else in that motherfucker with him. Like, I don't feel like if Xehanort had tried to possess Sora, like he was going for in Dream Drop Distance, I don't think it would have worked for him. Because then he would have had to fight off Sora and Ventus. Like, I don't think he could have won that battle. Now the next theory, and my final theory in this video, this is more just a question. I'm like, how the fuck did Riku get to the Realm of Darkness? How the fuck? I feel like Riku should have a Heartless, because like the fucking Ansem Seeker of Darkness, whatever the fuck you want to call him, like he possessed Riku's body. So I'm just like, how Riku end up in the Realm of Darkness? I've always wondered that. Like, how the fuck did that shit happen? I feel like that's just a huge plot hole, too. It's like, how did he end up in the realm of darkness? Should Riku have a Heartless? It's like, well, he was never, like, defeated or anything, but I'm like, this nigga took his body. Like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. That's a huge plot hole to me, Kingdom Hearts wise. Like, how Riku end up in the realm of darkness? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. How is he in the realm of darkness with like no Keyblade or no armor, but he was fine? Another question right there. Whole nother question. And in Kingdom Hearts, what is it? 2.8, the Aqua story, Riku is in the motherfucking realm of darkness and he's about to get attacked by Heartless. But it's like he kind of demonstrates that he has the power to like kind of control them in Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm like, what the, you know, like when you're on a Captain Hook ship, it's like Riku has no issue with the Heartless, but when he goes to the realm of darkness, it's like there's an issue there. And I don't get that, because like the Emblem Heartless is supposed to be stronger than the purebred Shadow, so I'm just like, what the fuck? That's a plot hole. That's a huge plot hole. There's all kinds of shit like that in Kingdom Hearts. Like, why is Sora not able to control the Heartless? Like, anyone strong is able to control the Heartless. It doesn't matter if you fucking, you're fucking, like, tied to darkness or whatever the fuck, how they explain. It's just anyone with some power can control the Heartless. Which is why I assume it's like Heartless at the Olympic Coliseum. It's just like, yo, I mean, they probably have some kind of control over it. You know, it's usually the villains, but I'm like, who's to say the villains necessarily like, oh yeah, they're fucking with darkness and shit, 100%. I don't know, it's all kinds of just like plot holes with that shit. Like the Queen of Hearts, you would assume that she would be able to control the Heartless, the bitch from Alice in Wonderland. She can't do that. Maleficent can do it, Captain Hook couldn't do it, so I'm like, is it just who's strong, or is it who is like, they have some darkness in their heart? I don't know. I feel like Sora and Riku, they should be able to control the Heartless. Now you could argue like they wouldn't want to do it, but I'm like, the Heartless aren't just like some evil entities, just like that's their nature, that's what they do. Heartless are like they're like lions and tigers. That's their whole existence, they just do what they do. They're not malevolent creatures, they're not evil creatures. That's just their nature. So, you know, those are my theories, my gripes, my plot holes, and all that shit. I'm looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3. I've been waiting fucking, it feels like an eternity. It feels like I've been waiting like 20 years. And I know I haven't been waiting 20 years, but like, goddamn, man. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and that shit came out, I think, what was it, 2005, 2006? Like, nigga, I've been waiting over 10 years for this goddamn game to come out. Over 10 years, dude. Over 10 years. I always joke, it's like, we're not gonna get Kingdom Hearts 3 until PlayStation 5. And it kind of fucking feels like it's not gonna happen. But you know what? It's on the way. And you know what? PlayStation 5 is supposedly on the way. So like, hey, fucking, this game better be coming out in January, dude. I already pre-ordered this shit. I already pre-ordered the game. It better be coming out in, what, 3 weeks? It's like, man. Alright, that's it though. I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived, and have a nice day. This video is over. Goodbye.